Hi, this is Angel Grant, and you're watching GoTarryn TV in Atlanta.
Hey everybody, welcome to GoTarryn TV. I'm Tarryn the Traveling Trainer out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's episode 487, and via audio podcast on the other line, we have Angel Grant here on the very first time on GoTarryn TV. Angel, how are you doing today?
I am wonderful, thank you. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Appreciate, again, thanks so much for coming on. Thanks for your time being here. And first of all, I wanted to ask you if you could please tell the folks out there a little bit about yourself, and that way they can learn where you grew up and how you ended up here in Atlanta, Georgia, please.
Oh, wow. To sum all of that up in that question, Taryn, that's a big question
Yes,
because,
fully loaded.
and not trying to sound like all over the place or anything, but
hmm
I do a plethora of things, but I try to condense it down to say I'm a fitness and wellness coach,
Oh, okay.
which is a part of healing.
hmm
And let's see, how could you say this? I teach yoga, Pilates, but I didn't start that way. Actually, to be honest,
Hmm.
I was born in New York,
Oh, okay.
and we came to Georgia, but actually Columbus, Georgia.
Oh,
And
really? Okay.
um, and everybody, because it's a military town, so they thought my
Yeah.
parents were in the military, but no, they weren't.
Okay.
And so at a young age, I realized that I had music abilities, and also just naturally healing and being around herbs and things like that. My mother's father, and learning those things from them, but I never got attached to those, that never connected, resonated with me until I got older in regards to herbs because I would take it for granted. I thought every parent did that. If you got hurt, my mom was able to go outside. She would grab certain herbs and
Hmm.
place it on us. It was like freaking amazing. I was like, wow, it's like, you don't have to go to a drugstore. I'm not knocking drugstores and pharmacies, medical professions,
Right.
in that way. Because
Yes.
she's actually, or was a nurse. She made her transition in 2008. But to jump around with cancer
hmm
in 2007,
Mm.
um, the herbs really whole life.
Okay.
So no fish, no chicken, vegetarian like that. So
hmm
um, just really being even more aware of certain things because I would use the microwave and things like that. And then when my mom, like I said, when she got diagnosed, I just started, because it's not just that person having the disease, the whole family has that disease because, you know, you want to encourage them. So it's not about them eating this and you're eating that. It's like you really start paying attention to what you're putting into your body. As far
Mm.
as using a microwave, and I'm not knocking people that use microwaves, but I'm
hmm
just saying in my own experience
Sure.
the microwave, cooking with stainless steel pots, versus aluminum, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just different things, like just small things that we could change that could do that. I mean, I was doing yoga for a long time, um, not even just going to classes, not teaching it, but
Oh, okay.
going to classes a long time, and then I really just started going inward, and I started when my mom made her transition all the things that she taught me while she was here. I
hmm
started These things started coming back to me, and then
Mm.
it was like I wanted to be in a space headspace. First I have to make sure that I'm where I need to be in order to work with other people, but I knew what I did for her. I started, and like I said, I jump around, but I
No,
started
that's okay. Mm.
in the beauty industry actually.
Oh, okay. I see.
I've been a licensed cosmetologist since 1991. I'm still licensed.
Very
I,
cool.
you know, I have a wellness center. I'm here at my wellness center actually. So, and
Ah, I see.
and so all of these things, it's like you have this tool belt, and all these things end up working for your higher good later. You had no idea that this was going to take you to this space. So
hmm
when my mom was sick and she lost her hair and
Mm.
things
Mm.
like that, it's like where I was able to bring her back to a space where she looked like herself, because people don't look like themselves when things happen. They're still them in their spirit, but sometimes their spirit gets broken because of things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was my goal. I made it my goal to where, when things are going on,
Mm-hmm.
to bring her back to that place as far as, giving her facials, manicures, and things like that. So it was no coincidence, even to this date, a lot of my clients are, they're either cancer survivors
Oh,
or,
wow.
what I'm saying, in remission,
Mm-hmm.
um, or have cancer. Not all my clients, but I'm just saying it's no coincidence. And then they find their way to me some kind of way, and the conversation comes out, and I'm like, God, I know this is not coincidence.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, and I'm not trying to make this all sappy, but it's very real.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as doing yoga, because yoga helps. It's just so many different things that I do. When my mom was here, I'm still a professional singer, but I was nationally known. You can Google
Wow.
me and you can see, I was signed with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, which
Oh
is,
my
I was
goodness.
on Universal Records, which,
Oh wow.
everybody knows Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
That
So,
is so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So I'm working on my third album.
Oh
Um,
wow, that's
I did my
awesome.
second album on my own. The first album was with Jimmy and Terry. That was a wonderful, wonderful experience to co-write everything, especially coming out first album to co-write with such great producers and writers that they trusted me enough to be like, to put their name alongside mine, or my name alongside theirs, however you want to look at it. But amazing experience. I learned a lot. And that actually helps today, because it's like some of the celebrity clientele, they're friends,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, you could push that. I could push that more, but I like to do things on the merit of me
Mm-hmm.
versus trying to pull in things. Now, it does help. And, I talk to some of my friends like that are more in marketing, because they're like, well, you should use that celebrity to your advantage. And
Definitely. Yeah.
I totally get what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a balance. I'm trying to work on that balance. But I mean, we do so much here, and when I say we, me, it's my space, and I'm the practitioner that's here that works on people. I hope I'm answering the question that you're saying.
Very wonderfully. Yeah. In fact,
Okay.
I was going to ask you. That was my follow-up question. Where is your wellness center that you're out of right now?
It's nestled in the heart of Buckhead.
Uh huh.
It's on Far Road. It's 566 Far Road, and it's Suite 250C. It's by appointment only, so you couldn't just show up and go, "Hey, I'm here." I'll be like, "Hey, you don't have an appointment,"
Right.
because I have somebody else or whatever. But yeah, I would love to, to have people come and experience whatever it is that they need to experience.
That is
So.
awesome, Angel. I learned so much about you in such a little bit of time, and I am watching the time as well. I know we're on a time constraint. I promise I have you done here in a couple minutes. But before we wrap up,
Mhm.
let me ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
How can the people listening right now get in touch with you and learn more about contacting you directly?
They can reach me at 678-901-9366,
Okay.
or they can email me at theyonihouse@gmail.com, and that's THEYONIHOUSE@gmail.com.
Perfect. Excellent. We'll have that
Mhm.
on the screen too, so everyone can take it down. And then, Angel, I have thoroughly enjoyed talking to you here, and I want to definitely have you back on if you're available next week, because I wanted to transition and talk to you more about what I just learned about you with the singing, and we could talk more about the Yoni House as well, please.
Sure, yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, I hope I answered everything, but yeah, it's so much. And I really,
Yeah.
it's like when I talk to people, there's like, okay, there's more to you about, because I'll say fitness and wellness coach, and they're
Right.
like, okay, we know. So that's my whole thing. It is a lot, and it's not about tooting my own horn, but these are things that I've done. I mean, I'm not sure you can, well, yeah, it's a lot of things, and I do them. I
Mm-hmm.
am. So it's not about me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do them, and I work on making sure that I do them in the most effective way, and that I'm representing, light as
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Oh
You know.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
certainly. And I'll tell you what, Angel, too. Again, like I said, I've told you this last week when I asked to interview you. I've had clients come up to me and tell me that they've really enjoyed taking your yoga class at Family Life
Oh,
Center. So there's a couple of personal testimonials there for you right there.
wow. Thank you. Thank you. That
Yeah.
that means a lot. That means a lot. They do the work. I just hold the space. I say I'm a catalyst. I give you the crayons and you color however you like. That's what I say.
That's awesome. Well, Angel, again, I know you got to get running. I'm watching the time very closely here. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you being here. And again, the invitation is on the table. I'd like to do this with you next week as a follow up to today's audio podcast. And that way we can go in and delve deeper. Because, like you said, I know there's a lot more. We've just scratched the surface on being able to introduce you, but I definitely want to learn more about you and get more information out there, and that way people can learn more about you as well, and myself too. So I'm very
Awesome.
curious.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, say hi to the wife and that cute little baby.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind, Angel. I really appreciate it. Well, again, thank you so much. We'll get you out of here in a minute. And as we're wrapping up, folks, Angel Grant, look her information up. As we fade to black, here comes her contact information one more time. All right, folks, there you have it, the contact information for Angel Grant. I hope you took it down. You can email her, give her a call, and let her know you want to check out the Yoni House located in Buckhead here in the greater Atlanta area. Angel, I want to thank you very much for your time coming on here on today's audio podcast for part one of our one-on-one interview, and I want everyone to stay tuned because we're going to have her back on for part two via video Skype and be able to chat with her face-to-face, so you get to see her as we're talking in the discussion. So again, Angel, I learned so much about you in that short amount of time today. Wonderful about the singing. I just can't believe, again, I'm just in awe of everything that I've taken away from this interview for myself. So definitely I'm going to be researching you some more and checking you out on social media and everything else that we're connected on. But again, I want to thank everyone else for checking out today's audio podcast with Angel Grant. And again, she's going to be back here very soon for part two and the follow-up. We're going to jump more into her Yoni House, yoga, everything else that she's been through, and also, of course, the singing too, and the music career, because I'm very intrigued with that as well, and I'm sure everyone else is. And I hope everyone out there enjoyed today's audio podcast as much as I did. And I want to thank you very much for joining us here on GoTarryn TV today for episode 487. Please make sure to check us out for the next GoTarryn TV episode. And in the meantime, I want to invite everyone out there to please make sure to connect with yours truly, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, by liking GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribing to GoTarryn on YouTube, and following GoTarryn on Twitter. So again, thanks so much again for being here, folks. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, with GoTarryn Personal Training and Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. We'll see you next time for part two with Angel Grant.